Rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there.
Hey, welcome back again to another episode of Stripped with Trinity and Salina. This is Salina Ford, Trinity Trice. We have Skillet here, our wonderful producer. We have in the house with us, sir.
Dreamworld.
All right, Dreamworld, exactly. Yeah, I didn't know. I figured you had the fancy name.
Yeah.
I'm Aaron Robbie. I don't have a cool name yet. Someday. But welcome.
Someday.
Thank you. Well, this is really cool to be on here with you guys.
Yes.
It's like I feel like I know all of you.
You know parts of us.
Yeah, you know parts of us. I know the good stuff. One question I've always wanted to ask when I watch this with you guys, or when I watch it, what are you guys gonna do whenever they have like those sex dolls that are becoming like crazy realistic, and like guys are gonna be like, fuck that, I'm just gonna go buy, the $20,000 doll and that's it. Like she doesn't ask for anything else. What are you gonna do then?
You think it's gonna cut you out of the industry?
Yeah.
A doll versus a real person.
I mean,
some of those new dolls are crazy.
Well, I don't know. I think you have. Have you experienced?
Yeah, I read an article once.
I watched a documentary called Lars and the Real Girl.
That's when I would work with whoever to create one of me. So
And
then sell it, and I'd be making money. So
But-
they can watch me
I have an idea for
on
this
my
too.
cam, and then they can act like they're actually interacting with
Yeah, then
me
it's like,
with my doll. Yeah, so it's double.
Yeah.
Then it is like those old books you used to have, like when you hear this sound, turn the page. It'd be just like that,
So what's your idea?
Oh, you could take that, you incorporate that same thing where you have the sex doll of yourself, but now with the way AI is, you could set it up now with an AI program and it would actually look like it had a moving face. Like you could actually have like conversations with it on your computer. So like it could even get really wild, like
Yeah, it could make like expressions of like actually related to what you just said. Like if you're mad or something, it would, or if you said something ignorant to it or whatever, it would be like upset with you, which apparently a lot of guys like to be treated like shit, I guess, from what I see.
So my thought about all this, about 10 years ago, this was my idea to come up with, how like there's girls that stream live or whatever and guys watch, and they want that interaction, to create a product that the girl streaming at home could have this piece, like maybe sensors or something on your hands, and then the guy at home bought whatever piece that was made, and you could touch while you're at home and they felt it.
and you would actually feel it. Yeah.
Kind of like a virtual reality.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
almost getting there. Yeah, there
Yeah.
are VR things now that they're working on that have that kind of thing where you can actually, it's like getting to real touch sensor
And I
VR.
wouldn't feel like actually a dirty girl because I'm not really touching them, but they think like it feels like I'm touching them. So,
Wasn't that in a movie with, was it Joaquin Phoenix, where he was like addicted to this person who would do that, and like they would like jerk him off and stuff, and it was like real, it was like really happening to him, but it was like this thing he had to wear or something.
Yeah, I think
You know what I'm talking about? It was a kind of a weird ass dark movie, kind of, but he was like addicted to it. I don't know.
I think I know what you're
I
talking
haven't
about.
seen it.
Like, I don't know if we're combining like 3 different movies here. We might be, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, or Demolition Man. When,
Oh my
Sylvester Stallone with that
Demolition Man with Joaquin Phoenix.
Rumble, like
No, but yeah.
anyway.
No, but that is an interesting idea though, because I know, like I joked about it, but if you guys have seen the movie Lars and the Real Girl with what's his name, the Barbie dude,
Ryan Gosling?
yes, Ryan Gosling. He's a star of that one. It's a really really good movie. It's a movie about like being able to move on from things. A really beautiful film, and that was really the first time I'd ever not thought about that type of product as kind of like a joke. Because anytime before I thought of like a full body sex doll, I always thought of it being kind of like a gag gift, like a novelty thing, like a blow up
Right.
doll type of thing, not something you seriously like look
Like a
at, like
companion
think
almost.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like the movie really put that in a different perspective for me. I was like, I can really see how this kind of thing would help somebody in some situations.
Maybe
So
our next guest should be
A blow up doll.
a doll. Yeah.
We should get the Wilson volleyball from Castaway in here.
listen, that guy's seen too much shit.
Well,
Shit. Did you say shit?
He had to
Here
watch
comes-
Tom Hanks lose weight for a year. Oh.
Interesting.
Well,
So,
what do you like to talk about?
I don't know. I thought that you were leading this.
Well, I was.
He's like, but now it's your show again.
Yeah, now it's yours again.
Eh,
How are relationships with your guys' field?
Erin, you first.
Like as far as like who we interact with, or just like dating.
Dating.
Oh, I mean, we've briefly touched on this a lot, but
Wait, what?
in my life, pretty much people don't really look to date. You know what I mean? Like they are not looking to date. They see things that I do online and they just assume I'm just sort of like public access, public property, and they just lead with a naked photo instead of a hello. So,
Do you
Aw.
want to date? I mean, I can understand it's kind of like.
do I want to date you? I mean, I don't know. What are we talking here?
Come on. let's do it. Yeah. You're so
What are your
far away,
skills?
though.
Do you have nunchuck skills? No.
God.
Yes, I'm definitely someone who, loves to be with someone and, help make somebody's life better. Definitely, yeah.
So you suffer from almost like what a rich person does, where people want you, but they want you for the wrong reasons.
Kind of oddly, yeah. And a lot of the girls who have really fought to be with me, as soon as they sort of got me, they kind of just wanted to like put me on a shelf. You know what I mean? Like as
Yeah.
soon as they like had me, then they're just like, okay. And then
Chase is
they didn't want
over.
anyone else to have me, but they kind of didn't even want me even for them. They just kind of
That's
just wanted
shitty.
to have me.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
I would say with me, it's dating's really difficult. But like I'll date someone and they will say that what I do is okay. It doesn't bother them. They have no issues with it. And then time progresses and then they want to kind of change me and the things I do. So now the things that were never a problem, like the way I dress,
These little
aside
things start
the
coming up. Yeah.
things that, yeah. And it starts with one little thing, like, and it's like they try to get me out of the things I do or try to change me. I don't change myself for anyone. I am who I am. So it's really difficult because they don't stay. Like when you don't so I wish people would be honest. If you have an issue with it, just say it and then let's not waste our time. But yeah, that's what happens to me. They act like they're okay with it. It's not a problem. Time progresses and then things are an issue.
I've found a lot of people like
You
to
know?
like to show that there's something that they really are not at all. Like they
Mhm.
try to
Mhm.
act like, yo, yeah, I'm hip enough for this, like I,
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it
I
comes
can
down to,
ride
like,
on this
they're
train, and
not.
it's like, no, they cannot.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
my
a free
tickets are
spirit.
expensive for my train, so I'm just kidding.
Mine is like, yeah, they're all
So-
gone, they're lost.
So for me, I don't give them the option. If they like me, and this is what I am. I've never had anybody go, bye. So that's kind of like I don't give a shit if you like what I do. It's I did this before I met you. This is how I pay my shit, take care of my stuff. And if you're not providing, if you're not saying, hey, stop all that, I'll take care of you 100%. And I don't
Mhm.
care. You're not the
Mhm.
one.
I agree. Yep.
This seems to be, it's kind of interesting. The way they kind of make it out to be publicly is like guys be like, the whole something like, I'm gonna save a stripper or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's like the guys, like they think that every woman that's stripping or at a strip club is like looking to be saved.
Yeah.
And I think that's why guys run with that in, come with me, I'll get you out of this life. And they're like, no, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I've heard that a lot. Like I saved her or I got her out of the club or da 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 da. It's like I didn't need save.
Right.
I'm not asking you
Like
to
you're a
save
fucking
me.
dog or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah,
that.
like it's a kennel or a pound. Yeah, just the whole idea of it is just, yeah.
It's a job. Like you didn't save me. I didn't want saved. Like I don't need saved.
Right. Did you ever get that?
I've heard
Either
that.
you guys
Like
get that?
yeah.
Any of you?
Oh,
Mm,
I actually have
Yeah.
people. I have
No.
people on my
Personalized.
OnlyFans that
Right.
try to get me to like come live with them because they're like, you know,
Mhm.
they're like, I'll take care of you. Just you don't have to do that. Just move in. It's like,
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard
wow.
that too. Like, let me get you, this is when I was a dancer.
Yeah,
Let me
dude, just move in,
get
dude.
you out of the club.
Those
Yeah.
are the types of people I feel like that you would be like, okay, yeah,
Then
let's.
you're trapped.
Well,
You're
no,
like in your
no, no.
Yeah.
dungeon. Fuck that.
But
Well,
what?
what I've learned is then you're dependent on them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're trapped.
You're the slave.
Don't
even
ever do
though,
that.
You know, you get put down here like I'm taking care of you now. Those are the type of people that are like, I've took care of you. You're doing this
Yeah.
thing. Like now you feel like I've never been put in this
I have.
position. And
I
that's
just
why
came out of this
I have it.
position. So
that
I
you owe
was
them.
yeah.
But they actually feel like they've like bought you.
They own you. Yeah.
And then they in
That's
my
honestly
situation, I was treated like shit. And it's like,
Sure.
what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go? Like
That-
back to the club? You going back
Yeah.
to the club? So yeah, no, don't be dependent on anyone. So if they want to save you from the club, no, be independent.
It's a lot of
better.
manipulation
Mhm.
going on to that. It's like it is kind of interesting how the dynamic is set like that, because I think Selena said it best that you guys are there to entertain them, to get them out of their normal ordinary life, and that's it. Like you don't go to like an acting set and be like, hey, I know you were playing that fucking guy who wanted to shoot himself, but hey, I could save you. It's like, no, dude, I was just acting that. Like, I'm not really that guy.
Can you tell that to all the girls who went crazy for Jared Leto as the Joker, please?
Right. Yeah. He's a fucking vampire.
The guy is an actual vampire, but
he's like 56 years old and he looks like he's, I don't know, 19 or 20.
Hey, when we can have our own cult, we can look
No
however we
doubt.
want, all right? We'll get
Have
there.
you heard about have you guys heard about his cult? And
A
how
little bit, yeah. That's why I joked with it.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
It's weird.
I've not heard about his cult.
It's weird.
Tell us about it.
I don't know much about it. Like,
It's-
yeah.
He kind of can do no wrong. Kind of like Taylor Swift in a way, who can do no wrong. He can do no
Well,
wrong, but a way
Taylor
worse level.
Swift
But a
was
way worse
engineered by the
level.
government. No, she was engineered by the government and put out there so that way.
You know, my son
thought-
joked about that yesterday. He said that he thought that Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus were clones created by the government to change like how kids think, and I was like,
Good.
oh yeah, all right.
Deep conspiracy
I was
theories.
like,
of the internet.
let's get down to it, man. Let's talk.
But if she was constructed, wouldn't she work on everybody? Because some people are like, I can't stand her. And
I personally
Well, there's
don't
some people that
often
can't
listen.
be brainwashed.
who?
Oh yeah.
Me.
The people that wear the
Yeah.
Do you
tinfoil
like Taylor
hat.
Swift?
No, I don't really care either way about Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor
I mean,
Swift.
that's kind of I am too. It's just like, sure.
She's got great music, but do I follow her every move?
You're
and
not a
see-
Swiftie.
No, not a chance.
Swifty. Swift kicking the ass.
Hey, my daughter.
Is she a Swifty?
Uh-huh.
Not
So what qualifies you to be a Swifty?
I don't know. She's obsessed with
Obsessed?
Taylor Swift.
I mean,
we
it's
gotta
like
listen
2
to
or 3
it.
posters.
What back in the day?
What qualifies you to be a stalker? Same kind of thing.
What does qualify you to be a stalker?
I
Think
don't know.
about it.
well,
Dude, I can
Mimicking?
dial somebody up. Mimicking. Okay, so this
You're gonna
is
put
what,
somebody on the phone call right now?
no, I.
oh yeah, we
Oh,
should.
no.
We should. They could tell us
This
how
would
It
to
be
is
do
a rule. If
guys.
someone's phone rings, we have to take the call. If someone's phone rings, it is a rule.
Do
Is
it.
that the rule? Dude?
Sorry.
What? No.
No?
No. But qualifying
Don't be
you
giving
as
me that
a
look.
stalker would be somebody that is just like the worst person in the world. Copying you. And I know they say like copying somebody is like the biggest form of flattery. And then there's the stalker of copying
which is a
somebody.
bit disturbing.
They
And
have
It's
to
scary,
know
like they want to
what
wear
you're
your
doing.
skin. They want to be you. If you aren't showing your life, they can't live theirs because
Mhm.
they don't know what their next move is. It's
So
sad.
that's what it comes to, is because if they don't know what you're doing, then that's to where some people actually get to the point where they will actually try to find where you are, and they'll try to actually see you and see where you are. Like I've even dealt with weird stuff like that. People following you around, people like bumping into you over and
They're
over every
so
time you go out of the house. Like,
consumed with your
I
life.
wasn't
It's
even-
like, when do you have time for yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Selena has one that I'm just like, I'm familiar with and seen, and I'm just
you have a
like,
few, right? Yeah, but you have one that's just like I'm not. It's
over
like they're
the top.
constant. Like it's a full time job kind
it's
of
like,
for this person.
where is your
They
life?
wake up, they're like, all right, here we
Do you have
go.
time?
the best part about that individual is they post things and then say that I'm doing the thing that they're doing to me.
Mhm.
It's really weird. So
Yeah, I'm trying to think what that's called. It is something though.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I
it's
was gonna say
definitely
mental
crazy.
They need help.
Yeah.
Like I've seen one of the videos from them where they're saying blah 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 about you, and it's like,
You
wait
were
a minute,
doing that.
you just made all these, like, no,
Yeah.
like
You have a lot. It's really weird. You have a lot of people that like copy your TikTok to a T
Yeah.
and act like you. And then that's the part that pisses me off the
Instagram
most.
too a lot.
Right. Because then they go and go, hey, I'm Selena.
How
You
you
want some
doing, boy?
pictures?
You know, and you're like,
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
need to stop doing that. I know. I apologize to her already, but it's old habits, they die hard.
I think that some of those people are really just trying to make money off of me
Right.
and scam
That's
others.
what would piss me off.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way I could just
Like
help everybody out. But
I had my first one not too long ago on Instagram where they made a website and stole my photos, but our stuff is public for our fans.
Mhm.
And so that means our photos are out there and they take our photos and they make one. So don't be scam. I only have the websites that's on, on my links. Same with her.
this is a way you can not be scammed. Ask this person for, if they're the real me, I would do it because I
Mhm.
have done it. Writing the date, your name,
Yeah, sure.
video, no pictures.
Yeah, not a
You can
picture.
say
That's
Yeah.
easy.
your name in the video with it written, the date and time.
Yep.
That's
And
there is
just
proof
wiggle it
of
around and then
who that person is.
Yeah. Yeah. Make a quick video.
I had so many people cuss me out thinking I was like just
and have them put it in front of, and you'll put it in front of your face because like the way AI is now and face swap and all this
Yeah,
stuff,
so
like
you
it is
gotta
easy to
put
make
it
yourself look like
here to
anybody.
make
Like I can make
sure.
myself look like a hot girl if I wanted to.
Yeah, but if you put that paper there, then you see
Yes,
you
yes. There
see
are ways that
light
you can't
kinda.
fake it so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
That is true. Some of them, especially the deepfakes, are really, really convincing sometimes. They got Joe Rogan pegged because the way that the algorithm works is that they take, if there's a lot of you talking, it takes all of that of you talking and can actually form sentences that sound exactly
Yeah,
like
like
you.
takes all the little like different even ways you say different
Yes.
words. You gotta throw in like inconsistencies and yes,
Exactly.
crazy.
It is.
That's apparently the new scam is people are calling like loved ones, they'll like
Mhm.
scammer will call someone
Ooh.
and say, they'll use the voice of what this person thinks is like their son or their daughter and be like, hey, I just got in a car wreck. I have to give them like $1,000 right now, or else they said, they're gonna
Oh
like
my
press a bunch of
God.
charges, that kind of, and also these poor older folks are like, oh gosh, okay. So yeah, apparently,
Wow.
yeah, this AI thing is out of control right now because there's
Yeah.
no restriction on it. It's just like
It's like the
Wild
Wild West
West.
for sure.
Well, scammers are just
That's the thing, like the lowest of the
work
low.
hard. You can make anything happen. Just you gotta fucking work and you gotta put in the time and effort and you can build for yourself.
Because that's the thing, these scammers, they
It's
don't go
fulfilling.
after folks that it doesn't affect. They only go after people who, when they steal from them, it hurts these people's lives. Like they aren't
Mhm.
stealing from wealthy folks. So that's the
What do
thing.
you- what do you think, Skillet?
I don't like scammers either. I have had some fun messing with them on the phone.
Mhm.
That is very fun to
Give
waste
some
their time.
stories of the things that you did
Ooh.
to some of the scammers that called you.
Perhaps one of the scammers that is called, Selena and I spent quite a while on the phone with. We have
a recording of this,
We
though.
do. We were in, and can't pop it up right now, but we could later. We were given a website we needed to visit because our Windows was out of date. So we were clicking on the keyboard to type in the website as he's saying www.
Okay.
We're like, okay, so double U
Okay.
U
Like Ugg boots.
Yeah.
and then DOT.
boots squared.
Okay, so we got that in, and he's getting really, really
No,
frustrated
what
with
is
us.
wrong
I'm
with
telling you,
you?
we talked to that man for like 2 hours.
And he stayed on the
Did you
phone
start
with
swearing
you.
at you? Usually,
like, "Oh,
usually
you're
the
wasting
scammers
my
at some
time."
point they're just like, "No, you stupid bitch! No, that's usually what they say to me. I'm like, "What?
Like-
Wait, what?"
Stop wasting my time. Are you wasting my time? And then even better, we could hear dogs barking in the background.
Oh, one time we fell down the stairs and said, "Please call the."
We made a.
Yes.
I'm hurt. Help! And they didn't help. And then we were able
They didn't send
to,
help.
I think we were able to call back because
No.
we
So one of the scammers had called with their personal phone number, and I was like,
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yes.
so
God.
I had like 5
Ooh.
phones, and
Yep.
I called him, and he got mad even more every time I called, and he's like, "Don't call me." I said, "You
hello,
know,
calling for pizza delivery.
you shouldn't have given me your number, you dumbass."
He's like, fuck your pizza.
I
And
need
they,
help.
when they
Come
insult you,
upstairs.
it's always something fucking weird.
Suck
that
a
nobody,
dick.
no, it's more like
That is what he
you're
said.
eating my ass, or something like that. And you're just like, what? Or
Oh, he said go
I
suck a
eat my
dick.
Yeah.
ass. You're like, wait a minute, what'd you say? Yeah, it's always something.
Like my father's blind? What? You don't know me.
We've had some good times with scammers. So,
We got excited.
Yeah.
We were Lorena Bobbitt
Yep.
for one of them.
yep.
We gave some random. Hopefully, it was nobody's social security number, but we
Never
gave
know.
some
Numbers.
Lorena Bobbitt,
numbers.
yes. I want to show you my Ginsu knife collection. Come on over.
Oh, we've had some fun with them.
Yeah.
Never given any money though, but we tried to give them all of our information. I said, would you like my social security number? And they're like, no, just go to the website. But are you sure you don't want my phone number? Do you need my credit card number? Would you like my bank routing number? Let me know.
Do you guys remember the one that was that scam that was like the cruise foghorn that would start? You'd open,
Yeah.
you go,
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
congratulations,
No.
you've won a cruise to the whole thing.
Mhm.
I stayed
Yeah.
online one of the times when it called me after
You
like
thought
the
you were
third
getting a
got
time.
that.
cruise.
You didn't get that one ever? I never
Did you?
got
You
it.
never got that one?
No.
I got
This is
it.
like
Okay, I
landline.
was just
back
say,
in
yeah,
the
this
day.
was like, well, it was to my cell phone, but
Oh.
but when I answered with my brother, no, I had a landline. Don't worry, I am that old. But but my brother and I took the call, and the guy was really trying to sell me on this cruise, whatever the cruise was, and so I started trying to see if I could get the guy to hang up on me, and so I started just asking him. I was like, "Well, how many refrigerators are in the room, sir?" He's like, "Well,
Oh God.
there's one for." I'm like, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna need at least 3 fridges. He's like, "Why? Why?" He actually asked me, "Why do you need?" I went, "I like to take samples." He goes, "Samples?" Yeah, just certain substances. He goes, "Sounds like you like to get crazy on the cruise ship." I went, "Are you flirting with me, sir?"
How come I can visualize you like actually?
It was
getting
so
those
good,
phone
but yeah, it was one of
calls?
those things where I kept him on the phone for at least 15 minutes. Where like he
It
really thought he
makes
was
it
thought
makes
he's
me
nailing
want to
it down.
call. It makes me
It's like,
wish someone would call us so we could do that right
They
now.
stopped calling me.
I'm
Yeah.
almost to the credit card. I'm almost to the credit card.
Did you guys ever get the ones where they would call and then they would act like they were going to be at your house in like a couple hours or something?
Yes.
If you don't answer the phone call,
It's like a threat.
yeah, it's like a threat. We'll be there. The deputy will be there. And you're like,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
yeah, bring him, dude. Like, okay.
I've had people even send me I've had
I've got
messages
that
even where they
one.
said they were going to release my like nudes if I didn't send some kind of money. I was like,
You don't show me that dick pic.
"Oh
I'm gonna
no!
do it to everyone. It's like I thought you had it.
Don't do it!"
It's worse when the state troopers call you and say, "We're the state troopers calling," and it's like, "Oh God, why?" "Oh, we were looking for donations." Okay.
Oh,
Bye,
yeah.
state troopers. Bye. It's a recording even.
Have you ever been
Wow.
okay, girls or guy? Have you ever been pulled over
Yes.
just to have the policeman hit on you?
Oh no.
Because
No.
I have.
I thought he hit on me, but it turns out he wanted a survey.
Oh yes, I have
Yeah.
been pulled over just to be hit on.
For real?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would
That's
say
a-
the same for me, but I always get
There was a
reason to
time
pull
where we got
over,
pulled
so.
over for doing things in a parking lot.
What kind of things?
So
I mean, like taxes.
okay, nerd side. We were like 12 in the morning and we're driving around in a church parking lot, circling, and we looked crazy. We're playing Pokemon Go.
You listen to the DC
Are
talk.
you trying to find
We're
Pokemon?
catching Pokemon. There's like a gym right there, and we're
Yeah.
fighting. And we get pulled over. We get a call that some suspicious activities going on.
PCP
I
was
like,
involved.
we just started busting up laughing, and we're like, we're just playing Pokemon.
Playing
Go.
Pokemon
I thought you were going to
Go.
go a different direction with
Nope.
that because I've been, and I actually got in trouble. It was in St. Louis for being in a parking lot, but I got caught from an officer. I I had my door open and I was actually peeing in the parking lot. And I'm like, he can't get me for drinking and driving. I'm not driving. And he's like, well, I can get you for this.
I can get you for
Oh,
parking and
man.
peeing. You're like,
What
and I'm
was
I-
saying the
decent
Lord's name in
exposure
vain.
or something?
He got me. He ended up not charging me with that, with whatever it is when you're drunk in public.
Oh,
Drunk and
I
disorderly.
really was. I wasn't going.
you're like, I was
wasn't gonna
ordered. I was
drive.
drunken
I
and
wasn't-
ordered.
I wasn't driving. I was just peeing by my
I
car.
wanted to be drunk in the bar. They threw me into public.
Yeah, they closed, so they did. I had no choice. They
No
closed
respect.
and told me I had to leave. So I had to pee, and they forced me to pee outside and forced me to leave. So I blame it on them.
Well, it's a good thing that there wasn't a cop near your guys' podcast last time you did one for the drunken disorderly.
Yeah,
We were not driving. We were safe. We were riding.
Well, they were riding.
They'll get a ticket for
Oh.
that. Let's not say that.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
There
do
was a point. No. There was a point when there was a saddle that was not as tight as it should have been. And it wasn't captured on TikTok, but I genuinely thought I was going to watch someone eat some dirt.
And you missed
saddle?
the two
It was
people that
me on it.
did.
It was, and yes, if we want to know who was on the saddle,
I
it
Did
was
will
not
this.
fall
say-
off at all.
I stayed on.
If you
The fucking
guys
saddles
didn't
on the
watch
side of her, though.
episode 11 and 12, you'll know what we're talking about, what Aaron's referring to. Go back and watch it. They are very comical. Yeah, this is probably the most unfiltered you'll ever see us. Selena, you got anything to add to that?
If you like a whole bunch of accents, stupidity, stuff that doesn't make sense, people fighting, screaming, telling people to shut up,
Yeah.
whopping people with sex toys,
seeing,
that is the
seeing
episode.
people lick each other, seeing people get groped,
Taking a
seeing
nap.
dicks hang down pant legs, seeing
nap.
let's see
Kicked
what
in
else
the
happened
face.
in that episode.
Yeah.
Did the dick socks really have like veins in them that you
Yes.
could feel?
Yeah. But I will say no one got
Let me
hurt
know.
during
Get
the
a pump.
recording of those
Texture.
episodes. No one got hurt.
Yeah.
True.
Not-
If you like episodes that start out before they get recorded with the people saying "I'm sorry for everything that
I
happens"
did say.
after,
We start, yeah.
it
We
started-
kind of knew the direction we were
disclaimer, yeah.
going
yeah,
with
yeah.
the day and
We're
evening.
sailors. We know where we're going.
That's right.
I wasn't sure where I was going,
Man,
but
Skippy.
You went down and you came right back up.
yeah,
A
your ship
direction.
don't sink.
Which direction?
Down and up. I stated.
All right. Goodness.
And we're back.
What's next?
This is without a single drop of rum.
Well, speaking of the last episodes, I will say later on in this episode, we put together a few things for you guys today that will be added to this. And I highly recommend watching episode 11 and 12 so you can understand where
This
this all
one.
came from. Yeah. So maybe this one won't make sense if you don't watch 11 and 12.
You say this is
You
going to
will-
change your life.
You will get why
true.
we put together what we did for you guys today.
And we're all kind of a little bit fucked up. Not
We're doing the work
fucked
so
up.
that you don't have to work as hard. All right. We're doing the work for you guys so that
Mhm.
you can work a little less hard. So
We're making things easier for
From the field
you.
work, yeah.
And we're kind of taking one for the team. And,
I
you know,
took two.
yeah. I took a couple too. How
Number
many did
two.
you take?
Well, we talked about DP in the last episode. I was just giving another
we?
throwback. Okay, keep going. Yeah, we did. Don't worry. Move on. We're moving on. Don't worry.
I don't remember.
Perhaps.
you were bent over asking for it.
Yep.
My favorite was when Skillet received the golden soap dick, and it's like, I can't wait to try this in the shower.
I think,
Things happened.
I think there's so
Just
many
hygiene. It's just
highlights
hygiene.
in that entire 2 episodes that I can't pick what's the funniest, what's the main. I mean, everyone had their fucking moment.
And this is where Dreamworld will have a field day. He is amazing at making a lot of our shorts, all the shorts you see on YouTube. That's Dreamworld.
Well,
And on TikTok.
I just splice up the amazing content that you guys put out.
He's like, I just put it in my AI digital video creator.
Oh, that would be awesome if I had one of those.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot of manual moving over, but it's a fun process. But trying to capture you guys in a minute of a particular segment that might go on for 20 can be challenging because there's so much good stuff in it that you kind of have to get your guys' point across whenever you talk about something. Because you guys don't just like say something and it floats off.
We don't just get our point across.
You bury it in or DP it, you do it anally, everything.
We just want to make sure we cover the whole ground. Like we want to make sure
We have TP, DP, all of it.
I love your video edits though. Seriously,
We
Thank you.
leave no questions.
especially your uses of John Candy clips. just
The
come
great
on.
outdoors.
And I will add, he's also the one who put together our intro at every episode that you guys watch was created and made
The
by
good
him.
intro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I don't know what to say. I don't have my speech with me.
Speech. Make it up out of your head. No, just kidding.
Well, I pay somebody else to do it. All right, I come clean.
These aren't even my hands.
Oh, I want some of those. Do you guys seen like those little tiny hands?
I have some.
Yeah, we do.
Are they the finger? The
You
finger
should do a
hands?
whole episode with
With
just
little
those.
tiny hands. I'll let you
strong
try it
hand.
on
Oh
the
my
face.
god, that would have been a great commercial.
Oh,
There's always time for more another
We
day.
need
It
some
still
hands.
can be.
Yeah.
Beck, you want to catch these hands? And they're just like those two little
Let's go.
nubs.
I can't reach my butt.
Oh my god.
I can't read.
Better than you.
We-
Stop.
Anybody watching this, the commercial that you're going to see, the infomercial, is going to blow your mind. It's like
Or
nothing
your butt.
ever. It's
Or
like
your
nothing
butt.
you've ever.
Don't let
seen
them go in
before.
pre-blown. You don't want them to be it might.
mean,
Unless you're wearing the blowjob bib.
Depends how many times you can blow in a row. Then yes.
Bib.
If you have the
Bib.
bib, then you're good to go.
If you got the bib,
Yeah.
you're ready.
I mean, the next one's definitely going to be chopped up. If you-
Hey, Selena, can we get that choppy
it's
choppy one more
definitely
time?
going to
Chop,
be
chop, chop.
the shit. You know.
In my country, the scoop poops you.
Oh.
Oh.
And our wonderful actresses and an actor that's going to be in it. You just wait. I mean, these people went through everything, the worst of the worst that you could possibly imagine.
Selena was sweating.
Someone actually ate shit. No, I'm joking. I mean, well,
No,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we don't know. We don't know. It
Yeah.
could have
Somebody
happened.
rappelled down a building. Somebody got lit on fire.
Drop down the chimney.
Somebody get
Yes.
in the toilet.
True.
Somebody-
Somebody's water pipes blew up.
True story.
Just a whole.
Mhm.
You guys will just have to wait to see it. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna blow your mind. It's great.
It is the shit.
And then afterwards, you guys can talk about how some of the things were done, like we'll call it the bread for right now,
with
Uh,
the spreader
with the spreader
or the
Yeah.
cutter.
or the chop.
Also, you
Sometimes.
all watching this
Or the
will have to
underwear.
figure out which one of us are like computer generated, which one of us is AI in the
It would be
community,
me.
which one of us is
Yeah.
real. You'll have to figure it out. You can leave it in the comments. If you get to choose with the right one, you win a prize. So one of us will
It's
be
me.
AI.
I am the one who's made up.
I love. I've heard people talk about it, but one way to get around AI
I-
tech
I-
right now, like if you're ever like chatting, like if someone's scamming you with an AI thing, one way you can get around it is you can just ask it the capital of something, and it'll go from acting like a totally real person to just like giving you the straight like Wikipedia
yeah.
facts of whatever
Yeah.
it is. They'll just like the capital of Syria is. It's really great. So yeah, if you ever want to screw with them,
If you tell it it's wrong, it's like, oh, I am sorry. Let me recalculate, and it like will do it again and spit out the same answer. And it's like that should make more sense. And I'm like, no, that's still the wrong answer, even though it was the right answer. But it keeps trying to
calculating. I
correct-
mean, let me think about it.
I am dumb. I'm sorry.
They program it to make fun of itself. This is very human. Do this. Make fun of yourself. They'll think you're real. No, yeah. I hate that.
Yep. There's a lot of things you can do. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the AI. but editing videos is not one of them yet. It wouldn't be able to capture you guys in all your glory.
Exactly. How would it know? How would it know?
I want to hear anybody else do a French accent and
Okay.
blend it perfectly into a Russian one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Oh.
only
Selena's got talent.
Yeah, I even
Oh,
told her,
geez.
like, I thought you were like the absolute best at impression. She gave you a fucking run for it with her chopping.
I'm
chop, chop,
sorry.
chop.
you kept it going for so
You
long.
just-
I know.
That's
I don't know what
impressive.
happened.
She kept it going so long, I took a nap.
And we came back 2 hours later.
Oh.
You would never know, thanks to the magic of movie making.
I used to do accents a lot more when I was streaming on MFC, and then some of my fans said stop doing that.
Really? Maybe they're from there and like
They
you
get
don't sound
scared.
like
No, they were
us."
like, don't ever do that. It's not sexy
Well,
enough.
I
It's
thought
not
it was
sexy
I thought it
enough.
was amazing. I was sold on it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I mean, I
I'm-
felt the cold of Russian winter in my
Yeah.
heart.
yeah.
The one accent I always wanted to learn how to do was in India, someone from India. And then I learned how to do it from someone. It was just a simple putting your tongue at the top of your mouth. And then you can do whatever you want. You know?
I actually do that one quite well too, but I'm not doing
That-
it.
yeah, that-
I want to hear you.
No,
You talk to
no.
me, I talk to you.
That's
No.
impressive. Yeah.
Let's
Nope.
do it right
Not
now.
this time. I fulfilled
Do it to
two
me. Come
two
on, do it to
shows
me
with a
now. Kill
whole-
me.
bunch.
Yes. Ow.
Kill me.
One day.
Do the French. At least the French. Give me the freaking French
I
here,
already
right?
did it. You know what?
All right,
Watch
that's it.
our next one. Okay.
Okay, look. I didn't want to do this, but now I'm going to have to. I was trying to be reserved, but now I'm coming out. All right, you're doing the French one. All right? Do the French accent.
Hey, remember when I said it doesn't work like that?
What does it work on?
Ooh.
Like me being told what to do doesn't work that way.
All right, but I'm not one of those guys, so you have to do it now.
No, I don't. You don't have to do anything. Listen, guys, don't let peer pressure.
Did you
get to
guys
you.
hear that sound? It was like God. And he came down and he said that. I didn't say it.
I'm not religious.
Yeah.
Interesting.
His words fall on deaf ears.
Damn.
We've all been excommunicated.
It's true, actually. Yeah, my dad's a pastor, so it's fine.
Still, he is?
It's true. Well, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Very
My
nice.
brother as well, actually. Dad and my
Oh.
brother.
Hmm.
Both men
that
of the
right?
cloth.
Like,
Yeah,
you got kicked
you
out of the
did.
church? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's right. We talked about that
You
once.
have cloth on. You're still
I
a man
do.
in cloth.
How does
Literal
one
cloth.
get
It's actually human hair from my back, actually. It's
Oh,
organ-
nice.
yeah, it's
Darren, you
knitted.
have a question.
Yes.
Very nice.
How does one get kicked out of the church?
Well-
what type of church was it? If I may ask.
Presbyterian.
Okay,
you
I don't
have
know
to-
much about it.
Preferably be in a position of leadership. I was a praise and worship leader, and I had sex with someone before I was married.
Oh, naughty you.
Bum, bum, bum.
How did they know?
Well,
Oh, did you confess?
I filmed it.
Oh,
Did you really?
No.
And then we
No,
wonder
no.
how he ended up where he's
No,
at.
but yeah, it came out, and yeah.
What came out?
Well,
did it
as
come
you can
out?
imagine.
How did it come
Who?
out? Who told? Who told?
Don't say the name, but like,
Yeah. Did
It
she
actually
Did
was.
you-
It was my family. Actually, were the ones who
How
your
did they
family
know? Did you be like, hey, bruh, guess
they
what?
were told, and then
Like who?
because it was like guilt felt by the other person, and so they
Mhm.
like
Oh.
told my family.
He or she told your family.
Aw.
It wasn't a man.
I was just
I can
Giving
in the
you
in the
freedom.
mystery. It was
I
a
was
woman,
letting you have freedom here.
And you said, for that, you will never get this stick again.
and they're like, "That is not in the Bible, sir. We don't talk about sex in the Bible, so you're out." So yeah,
Yeah.
I got a letter.
It was a letter. I wondered how they told you.
You got a fucking written letter.
Yeah, I was like,
Did you keep it? Do you still
No.
have it?
Scroll.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
what I did
on
though.
his wall right now. you
What
know,
I did
passed out.
is after I got kicked out, though, a couple of years later, when I started dressing up like a drunken pirate, like multiple times a week for a job, actually got online ordained as a minister.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm a pastor too. So that was the most sassy way I figured I could get back at them. Being
Yeah.
like, I don't
Like,
need a church. Now
haha.
my body is the church and
Now.
temple. I
Yeah.
can marry
right?
myself to
Ordained as a-
myself.
Can you marry people?
Yes, I
Okay.
can, and have. And the folks that I've married are still together. I have 3 different folks I've done weddings for, and they're all still happily married. So
That's cool. Have you ever done one as Captain Jack?
all 3 of them, I was dressed as
No
Captain
shit.
Jack.
That's awesome.
So you've done 3 weddings and a funeral
And a
as
funeral.
Captain Jack.
Yes, 3
Yep.
weddings and a funeral. Yeah,
Oh
a
wow,
million birthday parties.
that's cool.
But
Do
yeah.
you follow a lot of the other guys who do the
I
Johnny Depp?
used to, but like whenever I had to not get to do it anymore, what happened is whenever I started doing stuff with my band mainstream, I kind of started doing it less and less. And then when I got hurt with my band, then I couldn't do it at all. So it was like, so yeah, now I
What
don't get
happened
to
with your
travel or
band?
do anything. What now?
Sorry if I'm asking double.
No, you're fine.
What happened with your band?
I've talked about this briefly, but I actually, so this is for you folks at home. Don't let your body just go if you feel like you need liquid. Like if you're thirsty, don't be like,
Mm.
yeah, I'll take a drink later. I'll get it later. Take a drink. Take a drink now. Drink water. Drink lots of water. Drink it daily. Drink it often. Yeah, I was performing and we were in a satellite theater in a Hard Rock casino. So it wasn't like a spot where I just had like a water fountain or didn't even have an own bar. We had like a person was running drinks to us from the main casino. They're all drinking alcohol. I wasn't. And so I kept waiting for the water and it never came. So in the middle of the 3rd set, we're doing like our boy band thing where we're like jumping around and yeah, I just fell on
Like
stage.
cramp up?
Aw.
No, I had a full heat stroke. My body shut down.
damn.
I had like a 45-minute seizure on stage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it like shut my heart off. I died, and yeah, they had to bring me
Oh my
back. And
God.
yeah, so now I'm an epileptic person now. For yeah, just from that one night, it totally
Yeah.
rewired my brain. So
Oh,
it's
that's-
it's wild. So yeah, then that's when I stopped traveling. That's when I started doing more naked stuff on the internet. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So listen to your body, people.
Yeah.
yes, don't play around when it comes to that. Like seriously, yeah, if you need a drink, just drink it.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, don't have to be too sober, too somber.
Somber.
Don't want to be too sober. Don't want it to be too somber. But yeah, that's just a little bit of my my fun history with that stuff.
Don't you guys travel a lot? You and Skillet?
Yeah.
So
We've
like
traveled.
you guys go to Vegas quite often, don't you?
Yeah,
How many
much-
times you guys been there quite a bit?
Yeah.
Do you do the same? Are you like the people that go to Vegas and do the same routine? Or do you guys always try and do something different?
There's never a routine or plans. It's all just, hey, that looks fun. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is it
Like we're
like?
walking through the casino
Well, some-
and that looks like fun. So we go over there.
Well,
Kind of
some
squirrel.
people will be like, hey, we're going to Vegas and we're going to the Whim or whatever. Like
I
every
don't like
single time.
plans because it stresses me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fun to just go there and then this is what we're going to do because we see it. It's what we want to
Yeah.
do.
But-
And now if there's like something that like we did, we
One of
planned-
your favorite places to eat at in Vegas.
Which
We always
one?
book a
Nobu.
table there. Nobu.
It's very delicious.
She gets her sushi.
Yeah, so there's a couple of
She
things
can
that
use her choppy.
Chop chop.
What's that place where you guys went and all the lights are out and shit?
Blackout, wasn't it called Blackout?
Oh, blackout dining.
Is that
Yeah.
enjoyable?
That was so fun.
That
Really?
was
That would be
very
cool.
fun. It was.
Do they show
completely
you what you're eating
No,
before
we
No.
don't
you
know
eat
what
it?
you're eating.
Nope.
It's like pitch black in there.
100% black. You walk into an initial room, there's like almost an airlock to where
That's
it's
crazy.
light in the lobby, then this room where it's dark, and then you go
They
into the
guide
complete
you.
darkness.
They
It's
have like
really
night
scary.
vision goggles on. The waiters do,
Mhm.
and they walk you by hand. They tell
And
you to
everybody
like hold
kinda
on to
holds
each
on.
other.
So,
And I just close my eyes because I'm like can't see shit anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna close my eyes and enjoy. But yeah, they will before they bring you in ask you, if any allergies to food or anything like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, it was a 5-course meal. I think they served. They give you like soup and a couple different
Things, yeah.
I'm just picturing them holding one food under your nose. Like they have just like a Burger King Whopper, but they have this like filet mignon they put under your
Finger
nose.
meal?
Then they like
Yeah.
give you the Whopper, and you're like, oh, it's so good.
Trying to play in tricks on
They
you.
don't hold it under your
yeah.
nose.
They more
They
set the
tell
food in
you,
front of you.
all right, you have a plate or bowl in front of you. It has a kind of a, you have to use your fork. It's round. It has sauce.
Okay.
You know, they kind of describe the food before.
Yeah, they tell you.
So
It's
you
even
kinda
like a
know
tomato
how to-
base.
They're
They
like,
can tell
it
you
might
it.
feel like an eyeball, but it's definitely not an eyeball.
You
Yeah.
can't see it though. Like, what if you
Uh-uh.
spill it on yourself or something?
Oh, you can't see it.
Well,
The waiters
you
are there
can
with their
use your
night
eyes
vision.
So
closed.
if I
napkin.
go there, I
No.
should bring my
Well, I
bib.
can.
Yeah, your bib.
My bib.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, is that what
Very
you're getting
useful.
at? We need the
The blowjob bib.
Yeah, the bib.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know
The-
what,
the
you guys?
BJB.
The BJB, yeah.
That was a
Bob-
very
The Bob
long
Jones. No,
extended
wait, never mind.
We have an
fucking bib.
amazing trip coming up very
Fucking
soon,
bib.
you
We
guys.
do.
It wasn't-
Miami.
Was that directed for that?
No, not the whole thing,
Oh.
but I was getting to. I'm trying to bring it all back around. I
Try
didn't want to
to
talk
tie it.
about fucking Buffalo Bill walking around.
Night vision goggles.
Yeah. Are you a size 14? You know.
I was trying to go more like Solid Snake. I was
Yeah,
going
there you
more
go.
I'm like,
not Buffalo
I'm
Bill.
Oh, Buffalo Bill.
yeah.
Of course, you can use my phone.
We have a bib that is
Oh.
for
Put the lotion on the skin,
meat.
or you get the hose
Buffalo
again.
Bill.
My dog.
That was pretty good. Buffalo Bill sounds like that guy that you had a voice recording of. You show me yours. I'll show you yours.
Yeah.
Whoever. Do that again, Aaron.
Was she a great big fat person?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Nope, never seen her.
Oh,
The
thanks.
lotion in the basket.
I hate that so much. Puts the fucking lotion in the basket.
yeah.
I hate that. We're not gonna do that
Basket.
word. I loved seeing him in that movie and then watching the remake of The Hills Have Eyes, and he's like the nice
Yeah.
bad
Oh
policeman
yeah, he's
in that. And I was like,
yes.
And he's
Oh, I
died.
didn't
that's
know
Buffalo
that.
Bill. That's not a policeman. That's a murderer.
Yep.
Well, what about the part when he's dancing with his dick tucked in? And it's all
Oh,
he's like, "I'd fuck me" or some shit.
My
He does a
favorite part
chapstick. He goes,
Yeah.
is
You
when
fuck
they did
me.
the homage to that in Clerks 2. When
I
Jason
know.
Mewes did that, that's my favorite.
yep.
Because they take the one guy outside and he sees Jason Mewes doing. He's like, "That's not my surprise, is it?" It's like, "I got something for you outside."
And he redoes it, and I love that. Yep.
Oh man.
Clerks.
Oh, those blowjob bibs.
Oh.
Trying to tie it all back together.
Interesting.
Well,
Oh, just wait
I'll
until
never be
you
on
see
there
what we
again.
did with it.
No, I was making fun of me.
No, but
Jesus,
wait
you're
until you
fine.
see what we did with the bed.
Yeah. But yep.
it
What
got
happened?
messy.
Oh, I mean,
Selena, what were you gonna say?
Three blind mice. Oh, don't ask me what I was thinking. It was just three of us up top. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I'm not going to ask you because then you won't tell me because I
done.
can't tell you anything.
I'm not gonna tell you, man.
I'm going to tell you, all right?
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, this is where we're gonna insert the commercials.
yes.
Tired of picking at your toilet paper like a monkey picking an ass? Or spending day and night just trying to figure out how to wipe? When nature calls and the gurgling don't quit, that's our cue to go take us. Squeezing your cheeks together is put to the test when the paper and not the poop end up being the mess.
Just can't figure this out. I don't.
What do we even do here? What's going on? You ever seen some of these?
That's right, the poop knife. Fix the car, the house, your marriage. Nothing gets in the way of the one-of-a-kind bathroom companion. Why take my word for it? Have a look at what these real people have to say.
Toilet paper a problem? Not no more. I've got my poop knife.
Say goodbye to old silverware. poop knife can be used anywhere.
It helps chopping it up. Bye, toilet paper.
So hungry. Will you make me a sandwich?
Sure can. You want one or two?
Oh, just one.
Poop knife ensures the perfect spread every time.
This is really good. Is this Nutella?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Just use your poop knife, multi-purpose for everything.
Stop struggling in the can. When you're in a pinch and need to get rid of the stench, reach for a poop knife. We all know that big turds don't mess around. Use the poop knife to flush them down.
Chop, chop. Ooh, that's nice.
It's so much fun! Strut with confidence. No stain is gonna ruin this girl's day. Taking a big steamer has never been cleaner. Just chop, wipe, and swipe.
I don't need this thing anymore. To the trash it goes. Why? Because I got my poop stick.
Butter, you just simply slice and wash all your problems away.
Be like me. Be mysterious. Do you have a problem? Use the poop knife. When you take giant poops, don't ever let them know it wasn't gonna go. How? How did that come out of me? How is it even possible? It shouldn't be possible. I like to use my poop knife on the go. So you can sturdy enough for outdoor use. It's rugged.
I love the poop knife.
Well, what do you do when it's dirty?
Dishwasher.
I take big poops. Not anymore. My poop can't be too big now to flush. Flush. The poop knife. This has changed my life.
What do I do? Gosh, use this. Now I don't have to use my fingers to get it down. I can chop it with the poop knife.
Because I got my poop stick.
Flush.
Yes,
Oh my
watch
gosh, they're
episode
amazing.
11 and
Oh my
12 so you can understand our commercials and where they came from.
I didn't know it
You
was
guys
going to
are
be on the
awesome.
one I'm on. Scrap this whole thing, all right?
No, don't.
Nope. Nope.
This is the person that is making the commercial. Dreamworld. Strong.
Enjoy.
That's Aaron.
All right, bye, guys. Until next
Bye.
time.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.